pursuit. The evil Venom Manta converts and escapes. Wildcat calls for help, and the Goliath racing team swings into action. Mask, where illusion is the ultimate weapon. Vehicles each sold separately.
Hello everyone, it's Retroaction, and welcome back to another mask review. This is the mask, well this is the VENOM Nissan 300ZX. Well, this is the mask Manta, the Nissan 300ZX and assault plane with Vanessa Warfield with whip mask. This was released in 1987 by Kenner as part of Series 3 of Mask toy line, the racing series. This is Manta. Obviously, this was a vehicle featured in Season 1 of the show, Season 1 of the TV series, the cartoon, animated series, however you want to put it. But it wasn't made until Series 3 by Kenner. So, it wasn't released until Series 3 of the toy line. It wasn't released until Series 3 of the toy line from Kenner. So, there it is. You've got Venom there. So, this is Nissan 300ZX mode, obviously. Got Vanessa on the front there. It's a really cool, sleek, purple car. Looks quite like how it did in the show. We've got Venom there. We've got some black detail on the back there. We've got the 300ZX sticker. We've got some headlights, some rear lights in. We've got some headlights in there. This part is meant to stay closed, but it's a bit of a pain for the transformation. So I keep it open. This one does have working seat belts, as you can see. And the reason why Vanessa Warfield, here she is, so this is the Vanessa Warfield action figure. She looks quite good. The head sculpt's a bit of a the head sculpt's interesting. Yeah. She's got one joint in the arms, two joints in the legs, the head turns. Now here is the whip mask, and the reason why this mask is off the figure is because I've only just managed to take it off the figure. Because this is one of the masks that are prone to breaking. This is one of the series where the masks are prone to breaking like that. So, as you can see, she's got a black and well, she's got a mainly blue and red gear going on. That's whip. It's quite cool. It was featured in the cartoon. Anyway, the problem is, as you can see, it is really difficult to get it on her and take it off. So there she is with whip on. Now, it's not all the way down because you just can't push it down. I mean, as you can see, I'm trying to take it off now. It is not going to come off. So this is what I mean when the masks harden and break. As you can see, I cannot take it off now. We're not without really forcing it. And then you've got to watch out for stressing it and breaking it. And it will come off again, but it's just, as you can see, it is really bad. So it has come off, but it takes a lot more effort than it should do. Either way, there's Vanessa Warfield with whip. So we'll put it over there, and we might get back into the vehicle, which, as you can see in there, the vehicle's got quite a lot of detail. It's got a steering wheel that does the steering wheel turn on this one? Don't think it does turn on this one. And see, there's loads of detail in there. You've got the Venom stickers. As you can see, these seat belts do work. And it's a bit difficult trying to do this. It's always a bit of a pain trying to get these seat belts to actually work in the car mode. So you have to keep the figure really still. And she loves moving around, doesn't she? Always bloody moving around, so trying to get her in there is a bit of a pain. I can't manage to do it, but as you can see, there she is in the vehicle with the whip mask. And that is Manta. Now it does have the rubber tyres. It has Terra 2000 on them, same as it does on the pit stop catapult, I believe. Rolls quite well, looks really sleek, really nice. Well, anyway, so that's the Nissan 300ZX mode. To transform it, what we're going to do is, there's a button here. You press that button. The wings come flying out of the car. Now, they are supposed to do it at the same time, but this is, as I said, you know, Mask has got loads of mechanisms and stuff. There you go, it worked that time. And you can also eject. You've got the ejector seat that comes flying out there. We'll get back to that in a moment. As to this front section, you press the button once, the guns come flipping out. You press this button again, and the front section comes forward. The wheels can spin round to reveal a set of guns. And at the very back here, you pull out the spoiler, and we've now got the assault plane. So this is the assault plane mode, and this is a fantastic mode. This is definitely one of the best mask vehicles in the line, and definitely one of the highlights of Venom. The Venom vehicle array. You know, the Venom vehicles. This is definitely one of the best ones with Switchblade and Outlaw. With Switchblade and Outlaw, this is definitely one of the best Venom vehicles, and definitely one of the best mask vehicles if you're talking about the whole toy line. This is definitely a standout of Series 3. Definitely a highlight. As you can see, the assault plane mode is phenomenal. It is massive. Now, the guns are snapped on these sides. This is something to watch out for. Ours are actually snapped off. Bit of a shame. Mine's actually snapped off. Bit of a shame. That's something to look for. As you can see, the ejector seat. It's in there properly. The ejector seat ain't going to come out now. I think it only comes out when it transforms. But either way, the ejector seat has... It's just another seat with a seatbelt again. The seatbelt... I think the seatbelt works. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, as you can see, the seatbelt works. Working seatbelts is one of the coolest parts of this storyline. In terms of the amount of detail that Kenner put into it. You can see that's just the ejector seat. That's commonly lost, and just slots in there. As you can see, there's a clip there, and there's a hole there. The port the port there fits into the hole of the ejector seat. And I don't think it's going to launch anymore. I can't remember how it launches now. I think it's probably that button right there. Anyway, so as you can see, you've got the ejector seat feature. And around the back here, you've got the engines with the spoiler section. Yeah, the engines are quite nicely detailed. As I said before, the guns have been snapped off in this mode. It is quite an epic mode though. But like I said, this part is a nightmare to get out. As you can see, you have to yank it out and it probably breaks. Hence why I don't have it clipped in all the way. So, to be honest, it works fine at the moment. Yep, that's about it. It's really cool how these tyres flip round to form a set of cannons. Set of laser guns. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's a really cool mode. So yep, that is that's Mask Manta. That's Manta. To close it up, it's quite easy because they just go back round to the side there. The guns flip round. This section is really cool actually. If we just transform it again, there you go. That's how the ejector seat works. It works only when you transform it, not afterwards. Anyway, you got these set of cannons that come out there. You got the Vanessa on the front there. It's got a good sticker detail. Let's see if we can get a good look at that. You got these missile pods in there, or a launcher. That's quite cool. Closing it up like so, and you eject it like that, and there you have it. That is Manta. Thank you for watching. This has been Retroaction. Definitely get hold of this guy definitely get hold of this vehicle even if you can find it. It's one of the more popular Series 3 vehicles, so yeah, because it was featured in the show and it took on Series 3 to be released. So that's definitely one of the reasons why it's more popular than the rest. So keep that in mind. This is one of the more popular Series 3 vehicles, saying it was featured from the start of the series in 1985 in the cartoon. And it was later released in the toy line. It was a later release in the toy line. Probably because it's a female character, as you know. In 1980s toy lines, female characters didn't sell very well, and most of the time they were often the unreleased characters, or the characters released at the very end, such as the case with the Sorceress from Masters Universe, and there's other lines like Galaxy Rangers where the female was a prototype. Anyway, so that's probably why that's probably the approach Kenner took with this line, hence why Manta didn't come out till Series 3, and Gloria Baker Series 4, in the split seconds. So, yep, that is it for Manta. Very cool vehicle, really nice in both modes, definitely one of the best in the line. Definitely pick it up. It's definitely one of the more pricey ones to get, because of the fact that, for Series 3 anyway, it's got one of the more popular characters, one of the most iconic characters from this cartoon and the toy line. So keep that in mind. But this has been Retraction with Mask Manta, one of the best Venom vehicles of the line. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.